Hello and welcome back to now my third match of the Renaissance Cage Match tournament. So in the Renaissance Cage Match, each match is a cage match with one Renaissance card, and these were chosen from a vote. Generally speaking, they will be getting better as the tournament goes on, or higher voted at least. And so this cage match is playing with star chart in every game. So star chart you can see is a landmark, and star chart allows you to basically get the shuffles the way you want them to go. So what do we have going on here? Not a ton, to be completely honest. What I see right here is obviously you have Chapel for trashing, Horse Traders is plus buy, Seer is really the draw we're going to go for. I think with the Chapel we're not really going to worry about Cultist. There's no village, so we're probably getting, some silvers, maybe with an Explorer even gaining more silvers. Seers and Horse Traders is plus buy. I could see that being the thing, but we also want to get into that Chapel early, so I might go Chapel Star Chart. I mean, Star Chart is going to be nice. I'm going to want it. There's no reason getting Stonemason for Chapel, so the other option would be like Horse Traders, Star Chart to get Seer. Skip the Chapeling. Nah, I think I'm just going to go Chapel. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go Chapel Star Chart, top deck the Chapel. That's a pretty sweet Chapel. That means we should have 4 next turn, maybe even 5. I'm getting Horse Traders. Yeah, this is just very strong. I have 5, which, I'm not sure what I should get with 5. I'm thinking Horse Traders. The Seer really isn't drawing much. It's drawing the Chapel, it's drawing the Estate. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Anyway, it could be the Explorer, but that's another terminal at this point. I don't want to do that until I'm done. Yeah, let's make it Seer. That way I guarantee I draw my Chapel. That's nice. Feodum is interesting. Feodum is definitely interesting if you were to Chapel it. Yeah, I do like that. That's pretty clever. Yeah, we're gonna want the Horse Traders too, but let's also go through the Feodum. Top deck the Seer. That's real nice. I get to draw all my stuff each turn. Oh, he didn't connect. So yeah, having the Seer is real good. Okay, so I trashed the Feodum and 3 coppers because I'm not buying anything this turn. Top deck Seer. Okay, so he's gotten himself down to Chapel and 3 silvers. I'm similar. Am I gonna bother with the I might just go explore into, well, Outpost is nice too. Anyway, let's trash our last coppers. Those are definitely worth trashing. Yeah, Outpost. Top decking my Seer every turn. Not that I need to now. So Horse Traders is essentially, because I'm going to have my chapel if I draw deck, Horse Traders is essentially a +1 buy, +1 coin, also later provinces and stuff. This is a fairly straightforward board. I do like the fact that I was able to get that seer earlier. It helps to connect things like chapel and feodum. The feodum was Tracer's good observation, but I was able to take just as much advantage of it. Buys gold. Okay, so he's going to go for like a rush strategy. So I think I play the outpost. I pick up Horse Traders or Explorer. Horse Traders gets me to like Silver Seer next turn. Let's see. Okay, not this turn. Yeah, it was unfortunate I had to play my Seer there. Oh, but the 3-card hand means you really have to. So I think I'm just going to pick up another Seer. Or maybe just 2 more silvers. Because I can top deck that Seer every turn. And it will draw everything. That's great. Except the outpost. It wouldn't draw the outpost if I didn't have it in hand. Oh, he's going to get cultists. Wow. Okay, well, I'm just going to get more Seers then. He thinks I'm being greedy. Interesting. Oh, I could have stonemasoned Seers. That would be smart too. If I'm going to be playing this chapel, I might as well, right? Stonemason for Seer, Seer, top deck Seer, Seer. Let me just get like a lot of Seers. Should I bother with the province now? It seems like... Sure, we'll bother with the province. Okay, he stonemasons the cultist into 2 Feoda. Interesting. So he's going for a Feodum rush. Okay, so he's not playing the cultist or something. I don't really get it. Top deck's a Seer. Top deck's outpost. Finds outpost. Okay. I think I'm just going to stonemason for Seers. Top deck Seer. Top deck Seer, yes. Top deck province. Okay, is that a Seer? He has 2, I have 6. That is a Seer. So... think I want the plus by. Like, stonemasons don't really get in the way as much. Yeah, so let's just get the plus by, and let's just buy the last 2 seers. Is that risking a pile? He doesn't have an outpost yet. I've got the lead anyway. Yeah, let's just hammer the seers. He's 1 cultist to hit me with. I can also stonemason a seer. So he's getting rid of the feodum. Cartographer outpost. I'm not sure if Cartographer would even really help my deck. Not the greatest seer. Okay. Yeah, that'll have to do. Outpost. Let's just get province. Seer. Yeah, that's the tough thing about seer. It doesn't find you. You choke on provinces. That's the real bad thing. So maybe the thing is to do Fiota. What if I just get 3 Fiota here? Stonemason the seer. 3 Fiota leaves 5 stonemasons. But it gives me a lead. Well, whatever. Let's keep filtering. Top deck's a province. Okay. There we go. Top deck's a seer. That's what I want to see. Horse traders, discard. I'll just take another province and a feodum. I've got a seer. I want to top deck my outpost. Let's see how he does. That gold. He's going to choke on the gold because it's not in the 2 to 4 range. Okay, how can I close this game out? So we'll see what he does, but he buys a province. Okay. Oh yeah, the cartographer could discard province, so I don't end up top decking it, but if I'm playing seers through the end of the shuffle, that's kind of bad. Okay, so if I can basically, well, let's see what I draw. Top decks province. Top decks 2 seers. I could just outpost and then buy a feodum. A few of them are, what, 1 point for me? It's not the greatest. But hey, we have our seers. Silver and stonemason. Top deck's 2 seers. Okay, so if I let's make sure there's not a pile out here. No, there's not. So if I horse trader, discard stonemason chapel, that's 9. That's like feudum. Feudum silver. I could just stonemason the horse trader into, yeah, let's just stonemason horse traders into 2 silvers by the last feudum. That's enough points, right? I've got 2 seers on top, yeah. Again, we'll top deck the outpost. 4 seers, good to see. Okay, he had nothing, so he buys province. Okay, so if I can just, let's see how this goes. Top deck's province, top deck's 2 provinces. Find stonemason, stonemason, outpost into, yeah, that's the win, right? Okay. Kind of weird game with only seer as draw, not even cantrips, but I was first player, so that helped, and I win that one. So far still undefeated in this tournament, 7-0. We'll wait for him to switch the player order. And we're ready to go. So Tracer is quite good. I don't expect this to be nearly as easy the last 2 times. Not that they were especially easy. Okay, so this is an interesting board. We've got Priest for trashing. We've got Outpost again. And we've got Knights, which are very intriguing. I think with the Outpost turns and to be free from Knights, we really do want to go Alchemist. There's both Torture and Witch and a couple different villages for them, so that's another option for draw. But yeah, we're not doing the Shepherd thing. That's just silly. So we'll be getting Priest and probably Star Chart. Oh, I have 5-2. That's lovely. What do I get with 5-2? Well, I don't want to get Star Chart with 5-2. That's pretty lame. I mean, Witch kind of makes Torture less useful, but I mean, it feeds Priest at some point, but early on, you want to be trashing. And the curses do hurt. I don't think the Knight does enough of anything. Yeah, Knight could only hit like 1 thing. Dame Sylvia is a nice Knight early on. It's not Dame Anna, but it's nice. I mean, I think I'm getting Witch, but Witch is so weak, you know? If I get Native Village, then Native Village also is so weak. I don't like the 5-2 here. Is it just Priest nothing? Priest Native Village, maybe. I mean, I don't really need Star Trek the first shuffle, but Native Village. I think it's just Priest. And I'm gonna skip the Native Village. Just hope to get lucky. Nope. Well, here's Star Chart. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You're playing, as long as Priest doesn't bottom deck, you're playing it either turn 3 or turn 4. He takes the Witch. Interesting. I would not have taken Witch. because of the possibility of drawing priest dead, or drawing them together. You could draw it with a village for sure. Walled village is actually a decent option for that. And he's getting native village. Huh. That is odd to me. I guess he only had 3 that turn. So he's skipping. I think the consistency is worth it. Let's hope he set a good card aside. So he likely has the witch this turn. No, he bottom decked the witch, or he put it on his native village mat. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna take. I'd like to get a second priest. I can hope they don't collide by just taking it without a village. I mean, I guess that's not the end of the world. I'd like it to be a workers' village sooner. Yeah, I'll just take a second priest, and I'll top deck one of the priests. That's an estate, so. Okay, this is great. Now he takes his witch. Okay, so I definitely need like village, outpost, village, and more alchemists. He takes his village, his 3rd village. So he doesn't find his priest. No, he doesn't find his witch, but he's got 2 witches now. Okay, workers' village for me. And at this point, yeah. So 8 curses left. I've got 2 of them, but I've trashed all my estates. He sounds like he had a really bad turn there. Or he's just playing cards one at a time. That happens. Anyway, I'd like to start top decking these alchemists automatically pretty soon. So it'd be nice to draw my potion. Also nice to draw my second priest in these 3 cards. Or 5 cards if I see an alchemist. Yeah, anyway. It's looking decently good. I'm not really worried about his junking. The witch draw is sufficiently weak that I don't like that. Now he goes for the potion, so he's also going to go for the alchemists. Okay, so I don't find my second priest or my potion. I'm not sure at this point if I go for the... I think I just go for the village before the outpost. Is that correct? No, I don't think that's correct. That's what I have down there. I have an alchemist, I have priest, I can draw my workers' village if I want to. Let's go for outpost. It's maybe a little early for that. He's getting quite trashed. That's good. He doesn't hit the magic 9, and he also doesn't find his potion. But he does take an outpost and a silver. Interesting. Okay, so I find 5 without being able to use my other action. So that means I have 2 terminals down there. That's too bad. Do I do Native Village? Alchemist? Wait, so if I get to top deck an Alchemist, and then if I find my second Alchemist, that's an 8-card deck. I draw 5, so there's 3 cards that I play. Alchemist, second Alchemist, as long as it's not bottom decked, and then I can draw my village to be able to play that. So let's take village. Top deck Alchemist. Okay, so if it's a 1 and 3 or something that I can. All right, Workers Village. Oh, but I'm not going to have a very good top deck here. That other card is probably a copper. So I'm looking at 2. And I gotta take my Workers Village, take my chance. Yeah, that didn't work out. Ah, man. That sucks. Okay. Well, I knew I had 1 Workers Village in there. Okay, maybe I'm not playing this quite right. I should have top deck Potion there and then just played Priest. No, that doesn't seem right to me, but I'm falling a bit behind. Took my chances that turn. It was kind of sad. Meanwhile, I have 5 curses in my deck. That's pretty bad. 6 curses. Dame Sylvia. Okay, so he's going to go after my... Yeah, that's pretty bad. And I don't find my potion. In other news, the man. I now have 7 curses in my deck. Let's flip. Two curses, sweet. Though I don't get to decide what I could draw off this Workers' Village, unfortunately. Okay, so he's going to need some payload. Yeah, maybe I should have opened Witch. Native Village. I just thought the priest would get trashed fast enough. Lose a priest. That sucks. Ooh, Sir Michael. Yep, this is not going well. So, Tracer wins the second game, and we will play 4 games. That was, yeah, I should have opened Witch. I did not see that escalating so quickly. Although I also didn't like not having a priest to start, so, yeah, I don't know about that. Priest into Witch is better than Witch into Priest. But maybe not by that much. Okay, so I go first in this game. It is a Shepherd Haunted Woods game, which is always lots of fun. There's also Storeroom. And there's Wall, so we're not going to want to build too big. Ducat trashes Coppers. Haunted Woods is draw. Shantytowns is very sometimes draw. If we Prince a Shepherd, that could be good, but you know, it's another extra card when scoring you have after the first 15. Yeah, so the Prince would count. Which means kind of estates are back to being 1 point each. Yeah, there's no real copper trashing. I mean, there's Hamlet for discarding if you want to do that. Okay, so, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to go with a Shepherd's Storeroom kind of thing. Do I star chart top deck Shepherd? And that could backfire, of course. Yeah, I'd really not like to not be getting a lot of treasures because that's going to hurt us on the wall. Yeah, there's basically no trashing. Ducat is when you buy this and gain this. So that's just replacing, not trashing. So that doesn't really appeal to me if I'm going to get a Storeroom. I wonder if I just open Storeroom. I think I'm going to open this with the Storeroom. I'd rather have the Storeroom than the star chart. Sorry, than the Shepherd. First shuffle. Takes Shepherd. And I'm going to get star chart. Top deck Storeroom. I'm going to discard 2. Hope I draw coppers. Oh, that was dumb. Well, I can't undo it now. I'll take Shepherd. Oh no, it wasn't dumb. I already have the start chart. Of course, that's why I did this. Oh, he had 5-2. That must be what's going on with turn 2. Yeah, that sucks. You don't want just random Hamlets in your deck. Herbalist, bleh. So. Okay, so now he gets start chart. So now I actually draw, but hey, I drew nothing of consequence. Do I get a Haunted Woods? Haunted Woods start. Haunted Woods does help the Shepherd draw, but then you need a village, which I guess is a hamlet. Or it could be acting troops. So I have my storeroom in there. I'm going to top deck a copper. I drew the Haunted Woods. Darn it. Well, I'll play the Haunted Woods and buy the hamlet. It could very well help him, totally. Well, okay, not anymore. He's got the pasture. Okay, he's going to go for gold. So storeroom. If I do this, I top deck most of them. I'll take the copper out of that. And then didn't need to do the pasture. But oh well, I would like a second Haunted Woods. And I guess an acting trip wouldn't be so bad. So that means I have 2 estates and hamlet on top. So I could just get the prince to prince the shepherd every turn. What do we think here? What do we think? What am I going for? Okay, so I have hamlet, so I can play the hamlet and the Haunted Woods and the storeroom every turn. I guess I didn't really need the hamlet if I'm going to be able to prince the shepherd. Let's get Haunted Woods, and I mean, sure, I'll get an acting troop. It doesn't really hurt. Shepherd estate. Reasonable. Okay, point-wise, the 3 points are because the 2 extra from estate. Hamlet, discard for action. Yeah, let's do it. Not discarding for buy. Let's find the Hana Woods. No, we'll play the storeroom first. Well, I have a Hana Woods on top. That's pretty good. No, it's not really ideal. Yeah, let's just clear the shuffle. And we'll pick up a couple of states. Top deck Shepherd. Okay, Hamlet, discard for action. Shepherd, draw through. So do I want 8? That's the question. Because if I play the acting troupe, it's worth, that means I will have 7. Seven can be Duchy Estate, that's fine. And then let's seed all that. And we'll take the copper out. And Duchy Estate. And now since I've got the Hana Woods, I can top deck my Shepherd. That storeroom is really nice. Buys 2 more states. So we'll draw through to the end of the shuffle. Discard for action. I think I'll just leave those 4 on top. Okay, 9 now. 9 could be the second Shepherd's probably pretty good. And we'll keep increasing our payload because we have all these cards. So I'm sadly only up a point because of wall considerations. But I think I've got better payload for later in the game. The acting troupe was kind of just a null move. I've got the 2 Hana Woods for additional draw. He takes a prince, so he's going to prince the Shepherd. That's his goal. Now that I have 2 Shepherds, that might be more plausible. Okay, 5. Hamlet, discard for action. I'm just not sure about the right order here. Top decking green versus getting more storeroom payload. Seven cards means I can top deck a shepherd. That's good. I'm at 9 again. I think I'll make it another duchy and another shepherd. You can do like a second storeroom thing. That'd be creative. But I think just adding more green cards is going to be the way. I don't know how important it is to seed these turns with really good green at the start. I think it might be fine, even though there's no copper trashing, just to have the Hunter Woods there. All right. Draw through. So I discarded 7 cards. Discard for action. I don't think I need to discard for buy. But now I'm just going to storeroom. Whatever, just discard everything. This extra shepherd, maybe I'm not really playing this too precisely. Oh, sorry, I want to discard those for cards. Sorry, not for cards, for coins. Do I want the prince? Sure. Okay, he gets a second storeroom. Unsurprising. We draw all but 2. We don't find our storeroom. There it is. Discard for action. Let me just shepherd all the way through here. That last card's a shepherd. I'm going to Prince the Shepherd. I'm going to Hana Woods, and I'm also going to Storeroom. Discard 6 to draw 6. Yeah, that's okay. $12. I think I'm happy with this Princing each turn. Does mean I can do a second storeroom thing. Do I want to get involved in the second storeroom? So the first storeroom, yeah, sure. I think it's worth it. The goal is just to maximize the number of times we shuffle. That is what we're trying to do this game. Anyway, I feel ahead, but not too far ahead. Actually, I mean, we're trying to get to double province is what we're trying to get to. So if okay, what's the logic here? So we want a storeroom. We want a shepherd, draw up a lot of cards. Storeroom, discard a bunch of cards. Shepherd, draw those cards back up. Storeroom, discard. But I mean, we're not going to get the same consistency unless we leave out some green cards like I've been doing every single turn. Province Duchy. Okay, so he takes a 1-point lead. Plus 3 cards. We'll top deck a Storeroom just to be sure. And then the rest is green. That's real nice. Okay, so I'll do the classic Hamlet. Discard for action. Storeroom. Let's discard everything that's not one shepherd. I don't even know. What do we want back? We want green. And then discard. So how much I'm going to draw here? I'm going to draw. Well, definitely discarding the coppers. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 16 cards. There's 9 cards there. So I will draw 13 cards. So I can discard one more card. So I will draw 14 cards. Oh, I didn't quite do this right, did I? Because there's these cards to draw too. Oh, well, I've got another shepherd in there. So I'll take green. Yeah, now I can do... I'm not quite setting myself up anymore, but I think I'm giving up on that. Haunted Woods, coins, everything. Let's just discard everything. 23. Okay. That's pretty good. Do I need another shepherd? I'll say I don't. Okay. Well, let's just top deck our green. Now let's top deck one storeroom. So he managed to top deck 5 estates. That's pretty good. So if things work out for me, which are nowhere near guaranteed, then I can possibly triple province. So he'll have to keep that in mind. But I think he's gonna have to take province here. I mean, there's just like 5 points, 2 points, and I'm up 11. Oh, wait, double provinces. Okay, well now I just need a double province to win. That's pretty nice. But I'm even ahead, so even if I province duchy, I probably win. Plus 3 cards. Place shepherd. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's discard all that. Okay, so since I just need a double province, is there a guarantee already? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 13. I think it's a guarantee if I just do this. Now I've got to have enough cards in hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah, so if I just store room, discard everything. It's more than enough. Okay. Alright, I tried to play that last turn as quick as I could. So we've so far won our starting turns. I really did not envy his 5-2 on that board. And being second player, there are a lot of disadvantages that were mainly due to luck there. So let's see if we can break serve in a game 4. Alright, so this is interesting. So there's Margrave, but there's Lighthouse to defend. It is not an outpost game, but okay. Let's see. So Ghost Town is village. Margrave is draw. The only trashing is mint. We're definitely gonna want to get lighthouses down. Scavenger can set up vassal. That's funny, but not really important. Artisan can set up vassal. Also not that important. Artisan can gain. I really don't know what we're opening here. Oh, Scavenger, if you discard deck, top deck card, and then you have a second one, that's essentially like 2-card top deck. That's interesting. But then you obviously need another village, and we are pretty village short this board. Because we want to be using Margraves for draw. Yeah, I think the fact that we want to use Margraves for draw is totally fine. Yeah, Lighthouse turn 3 is decent. Lighthouse star chart open, you get Lighthouse right away. You basically add 2 coins to your deck, minus 0 or 1, so almost guarantee hitting 5. Once you get Margrave, then you can start to get a second Lighthouse in a Ghost Town. in a turn or something. That's nice. The scavenger is a bit fancy. Scavenger's star chart, you wouldn't have anything else to top deck with the scavenger, so I do like the lighthouse star chart. Oh, Margrave. Let's hope you... And that's sad. Star chart Ghost Town. Wow. Now you can get your Margrave down. And yeah, I can't get a second lighthouse in next turn. That is strong. I can't get a lighthouse and a Ghost Town. But I mean, I will get a second lighthouse, right? Discard 2 coppers in a state. That means I have 2 estates down there. I'm not even gonna hit 5. Man, that 2/5 is way too strong. But I clearly need more lighthouse. That's... Man, this is already looking really rough. This is lighthouse ghost town for him. Unless it's mint. I don't think it is. Double ghost town. Yeah, he's just gonna pile those ghost towns. Sigh. Yeah, I need to get the lighthouse second. Both lighthouses, really? Is there a point of not playing both of them? This is like all but resignable. Now he's just gonna get all the ghost towns because he can. Oh, if I didn't play that, I would be able to draw. Oh, I didn't count. I didn't count that was done. I have 2 ghost towns. Since I have a ghost town coming in, I take my Margrave. Now if I can just draw a lighthouse in the 4 cards. Yeah, I piles ghost towns, that's very clear. 8-2 or something. Oh, I actually hit him. That's surprising. Okay. So I just have the 2 lighthouses. Yeah, this is not going to end well. Give me a second Margrave, though. I just have the 2 ghost towns. Silver. Really needs payload, I guess. Maybe I have a chance. Oh, I didn't play any ghost town? Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to get silver. Now my ghost towns are going to be offset. I don't even have a Margrave. This sucks. Being able to open Margrave is very strong. I mean, okay, I'm going to watch for him to do what he should be doing, which is getting an artisan. Or, yeah, another Margrave. Totally reasonable. More Margrave, more silver. He's got enough village to support it. I don't get a lighthouse down. That is really unfortunate, but I'm going to get a gold. And now... I don't even know. Let's just double check. I bought and gained 2 ghost towns. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure these only. So, oh, yeah, that's a copper, of course. We haven't trashed. So, what do I want? Don't have a ghost town coming in. I'm going to just take a lighthouse. And the Margrave won't really hurt. Oh, even somewhat helps. So I've got a ghost town. That's good. I just need to make sure I get a Margrave. Oh, he didn't find his other Margrave. I'm guessing a mint? No, gold first. Gold and mint. Oh wow, you hit 11. Yeah. That's what I want to be doing. Am I getting a silver? I guess I'm getting another silver. Okay, both Margraves, that's good. And lighthouse before them. Oh, he only had the 1 ghost town. Now he's got 4. So he should be well on his way. Oh, I get to attack. Surprise, surprise. Alright, now we get the mint. And another silver. And hey, we got a lighthouse down. Come on, lighthouse be in the top half. Okay, I will say this game is getting actually somewhat fun. I'm still getting totally thrashed. The village effect will be huge once he gets Margraves. Okay, so he played a lighthouse now this turn. He's got his 4 ghost towns. Come on, lighthouse. No, no lighthouse. Well, there's 2 estates in there. I mean, we're building to dominate, so there's no point in stopping with this. I could mint a gold, and then I would have 9, which could be gold silver. I'll have a lighthouse next turn. I'll get to play my ghost town. Man, 2 ghost towns to 9 really sucks. deck Margrave. And I'm okay discarding silver. I only have 1 copper, so there's just like 3 cards that are worse. Ah, gold, really? Okay, is he up to dominate yet? Not quite yet. But he can still pick up more Margraves because he's got the villages. Yeah, it sucks. What is he not playing? Oh, 4 ghost towns, of course. Oh, he didn't find his lighthouse. I'm surprised he's been trying to get by with just 2 lighthouses. But, you know, if you can get the draw for it, then totally reasonable. Okay, lighthouse, Margrave. And I'm going to play 1 more Margrave. Come on, find my ghost town. Did not find my ghost town. Found my other lighthouse. Doesn't matter that much. 10. Yeah, let's get into Duchy Duke. Great idea. What do I do on 10? Didn't find a ghost town. Yeah, it's not looking good. I could just take 2 more Margraves and stop worrying about finding. About drawing deck. Ah, no, I don't know. Gold, silver. It'll be a dead turn. Maybe not so bad. Using his 4 Margraves to good effect. Hopefully he dominates. I mean, that's what you expect at this point. Does he really still not have enough to dominate? What, 4 ghost towns, 3 estates, 1 Margrave, and oh, and the lighthouse that he didn't get to play. He's really buying province? I thought for sure he'd be able to dominate by this point. But I guess not. Wow. Okay, lighthouse, Margrave. I could province even. That's great. And I get to attack? Oh man. I mean, yeah, dead turn all province. We'll see if this turn is any good. Anyway, it should be just a matter of time before he finally dominates. 12. Still not dominating. I mean, I was definitely considering resigning far earlier. Only found 3 of his ghost towns. Well, I didn't find my Margrave or my lighthouse, so we're just going to province and cry. What do I top deck? Played my ghost town. Top deck something I want to discard. Top deck lighthouse and discard gold. Well, that's working out pretty nicely. Very nicely, in fact. Come on. Oh, man. Always discarding good things. Come on, Ghost Town. Find my lighthouse. That would be awesome. Okay, so he finally dominates. It was just a matter of time. I'll be very surprised if I dominate. Oh, I can even find the lighthouse after this Margrave. Now he's got 5 ghost towns. I worry less about the imbalance at this point. And I have 12. 12. I mean, I'm lost. Estate at this point feels useless. Whatever. Estate. And I don't have a lighthouse, so I'm going to have to discard a bunch of this stuff. Oh, he's done. Oh, he can dominate, though. Oh, just double province. Okay, yeah, whatever. That was long over. So, we play game 5. It all comes down to this, and I get to start. So that's nice. Yeah, that Margrave open was very strong. Okay. So let's take a look at this board. It has Highway, Forager, the Legionary attack seems worthwhile. There's Village Hunting Grounds, so there's plenty of draw. There's plenty of buys in the Forager, the Village, the Messenger, and Highway. So we're going to go for Highway Megaturn. And it's the question of how quickly you can get to Highway Megaturn, which on this board more or less is how quickly you can get trashed. Which makes my 2-5 really sucky. Hello to open Forager. Star Chart. City Gate. I mean, I suppose that could matter. Ooh, 2-5 sucks. 2-5 sucks here. I don't want a 2. And I don't really want a 5. Like, you want highways for sure, but I want trashing. I mean, I just open lackeys, but still, man. Might even pay 5 for Forager here. But one highway? Is one highway worth it? The Forager doesn't really help you. Sure, I'll get a highway. So do I play this and buy a Forager? I mean, I could go for the strategy of trying to pick up draw and then... Okay, if I don't play this highway, my next turn is a 3. So that could be Workers' Village, Star Chart. I feel this feels dumb. But it looks like he had the 5-2 as well. So he opened Star Chart lackeys. And I don't need the Star Chart now. Yeah, so this is weird. We're both forgoing trashing. I got a highway that I didn't even play. I'm just like preparing for the future. And I'm going to get Star Trek. I'm going to top deck the lackeys and hope I draw a Workers' Village with it. Okay, so we have like identical decks now. Well, almost. Okay, we keep top decking these lackeys. And now he gets the Forager. And, so that means I have... Okay, so the rest of that deck, I have Workers' Village and Highway. And... Okay, Workers' Village, Highway, 2 estates, 2 coppers. So for sure I'm drawing through, and I'm going to get to draw 1 extra card, which likely will want to be my lackeys. But if I make it my highway, my second highway, then I would definitely have 2 buys, things costing 2 less, and 2 coins or more. This feels crazy, skipping trashing for this long. Okay, so let me think about this. If I take the lackeys, I draw 2 cards. The worst case is I draw copper estate, and I have 3 things costing 2 less. That would be Forger, lackeys. If I take the highway, I'm going to do the lackeys. Okay. So now I have 4, which could just be Workers' Village lackeys. I think I'm going to make it lackeys Forager. So this highway, if I take... say lackeys. I think my next goal is to just increase my draw, and to do that I want to get a hunting grounds. He's messengering me lackeys. All the better, sure. Take second highway. I'm gonna just go for it. Okay, Workers' Village. I have 4. Unfortunate to draw the Workers' Village with no lackeys. I think this will just be a lackeys and another workers' village. Okay, first trashing. He trashes 2 estates. Do I still have a highway in there? Yeah, I played 1 highway. So I have a highway down there. Hopefully it's not bottom. And now if I forage a state, I'm definitely going to forge this state. The question is what else I like. Okay, so he's trashed twice. No, he's trashed all his estates. Okay. So he's trashed better than me. But, so I definitely want another forager. I want more buy. Okay, so I think just forager 2 lackeys. It's going to be the way to go. He's down to 2 villagers. He will get up to 4 when he buys lackeys here. I've got the 2 villages. Yeah, I just don't want to run out of villagers. Highway lackeys, reasonable. Workers' village here. Trashing. And do we pound the highways yet? It could very well be time, because that would make workers' villages basically free. So I think we pound the highways. Okay, so he's burning through his villagers. He's down to 1 villager. Trashed coppers. But he's still only got 1 of his highways played. So that's pretty key. But he does get to 2 highways here. If he wants them. But I think he needs villages. So, tricky decision. One of each, probably the best. So we're at 3 highways each, 2 workers' village each, 2 forager each. He's got a messenger. I've got a lot more villagers. The village seems... Well, is the village more important than the highway? Let's see, if I would get to... Getting to that 2nd or 3rd highway, getting highways down to 2 seems pretty important. Okay, is it worthwhile? Oh, it definitely is. What am I saying? So, alas... Okay, so now I just pile highways, and he has a total of 3 buys. Yeah, there's no reason to do anything else. Forager is plus buy, I guess. I could have messengered him a highway, I guess, for the last one. Yeah, let's just play it real quick. Undo one highway. Oh, okay, yeah. Undo. Needs to be the first thing in the turn. But do I want to do that? Okay, let me think through this. I have 5 villagers. I'm looking pretty good. In terms of village lackeys, I have 5 lackeys, 2 village. So I can definitely get through another turn. 2 cards less trashed, 2 cards more trashed, so drawing shouldn't be an issue. If I get 7 highways down, provinces cost 1. I have lots of buy. So how much buy does he have in all? Let me think through this. He has 2 foragers. He has 2 workers village. That's 5 buys. He can messenger foragers. That would be a tie. So it means I need to buy an estate, I think. I could just take 3 highways. 2 workers. Yes. How much is 6? Is 6 highways winning? We don't quite have the buys. I also have 5 buys. Okay, let me check. Is 4 highways plus an estate safe? 4 highways plus an estate. He only has 5 buys. Because he has 2 foragers and 2 workers villages. And a messenger. He has 6 buys. 2 foragers, 2 workers village, and a messenger. 6 buys. Which means he could possibly get, I'm assuming like perfect draws and all that, possibly get messenger foragers, buy out the foragers, and get like province or something. Possibly. Wait, so he could get things. 3 highways is all he has, so he could get things possibly down to messenger 1. The messenger would cost 1. Man, okay, that's not quite safe. So if I don't want 4 highways, I want like 3 highways. Definitely not messengering him a highway. Okay. Yeah, obviously no pilot for me. The plus buy cards. I could messenger him a messenger. Then I have more plus buy. So if I take 3 highways, messenger him a messenger, then he can possibly messenger foragers and buy the last highway. I'm just going to buy a messenger, I think. And an estate. So the best he can do with his 6 buys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 buys would be to messenger foragers, buy 4 more foragers, buy 1 more card. So I can't touch the highway if I just buy messenger. Yeah, so he can pile so I will take an estate. Okay, what's that on top? Anyway, I'm just top decking lackeys. He nicely has his village on top and finds all his highways. Trashes coppers. Plays lackeys. Now he has to decide if he's going to use his villager. His last villager. I'm guessing not. But he got to 4 buys, so he didn't find one of his villages or his messenger. Okay, still better safe than sorry, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely happy to have all these extra villagers. For one more turn here. And so if he doesn't take that highway, yeah, I think I wanted to take that messenger at that time, not taking anything else with it, because I want to... I mean, I guess I could have thrown a courtyard both ways. Probably helps me more than it helps him. Okay. So he decided not to use his villager on whatever that card is. But yeah, I think I've put him in a tricky situation. You know, he'd love to take like just one province or something. But pretty much anything else and I can get a pile up. So I also have 6 buys in best case. He takes the highway, so he's playing for a dud, it seems. Duchy 3 estates, I don't know, but that just makes the estate pile out so much easier. But I think he has to take a duchy. So I have a estate pile out if I draw. So I can messenger us estates, buy out the estates. Drawing not guaranteed, but with 3 lackeys in hand and plenty of villagers, I should be fine. Oh, this is intense. This is a very fast board. What are we at? Turn 10? Okay, maybe not that fast. Turn 11 is when we'll... Maybe because we both had 5-2. I'm not really sure if I played that just right. But I do like how things have gone. Okay, he's really just lowering piles now. I don't know why he would do that. Playing for a real dud. I mean, I guess I have enough stop cards. He knows I can top deck a lackeys if I want to. If I play lackeys, I mean, how many? I've trashed 4 cards, so I guess I have 6 coppers that I could get. Estate silver, really? Okay. Okay. This is 6 buys, right? So, right, 6 buys, just buy out the estates. That's the easy solution. Okay. So, I win that one. Yep. GG's. Starting player won all 5 matches. I was lucky enough to be the first one, so I guess I lucked through. I will continue on to, I think it's the semifinals now of the championship. I think it's against V Sunar or thereabouts. Yeah, so if anyone has spec chat, I will be curious to read it. But yeah, I'll see when we get that scheduled, and I also have some league matches coming up and a judgment match as well on Saturday, so that'll be lots of fun. Lots of stuff coming on this channel. Thanks for watching.